Hey there, it's Amy from The Crazy Craft Lady. I want to share with you today how to make this fall chalkboard art using an apple orchard stencil file that I made for you over on the blog. Okay, so we're going to upload this apple orchard stencil into Cricut so you can cut it out to whatever size that you need, depending on what size your chalkboard is. So we're just going to upload. Upload an image. You're going to drag and drop the free PNG file that's on my website. Select Simple. Continue. And then you don't want it to be a print then cut. You just want it to be a cut image because you're just going to cut it as a stencil. And that's it. Insert the image. And then you can just arrange it and drag it to whatever size you want this to be for your chalkboard art. That easy. Now you can go ahead and cut out this stencil on any kind of peel and stick vinyl that you have lying around. I happen to have light blue, so that's what I used. Alright, so I've gone ahead and cut out my apple stencil on my Cricut, and now I'm just going to remove all the apples and the words. And then the only thing you want to be a bit careful about is, so this is the letter P right here, and there's that little tiny piece of vinyl. Okay, so we want to make sure that that stays put right there. Same with, there's a letter A right here. We want to be careful to make sure that that stays down. And also that it transfers on our transfer vinyl when we move it over to the chalkboard, which I'll show you here in a minute. So I'm going to keep removing all of these. All right, now that my stencil is ready, I have to transfer it over to the chalkboard. So I'm going to use my transfer vinyl. Maybe. There we go. I'm all crooked. Okay, we're going to try again. Hold on. There we go. And you just want to really make sure that you, once again, inside the letters like the P's and the A's and the D's, really get those tiny little pieces, because the last thing you want to do is lose them. Okay. Oh, see, I already lost one. So you want to go really slowly, and if one stays behind, kind of smooth it with your finger so that it comes with. There we go. We got our chalkboard, and then we just want to lay this. And then very slowly peel back the transfer vinyl, making sure that all the little pieces stay behind. just gonna smooth around any edges so we don't get any bleeding lines. And then we're gonna use liquid chalk markers. I just got these off Amazon. I'll link to all the supplies that I use, including the source for this little chalkboard in the supplies section on my blog at thecrazycraftlady.com. But for this one, we're gonna use white, brown, red, and green. Just give them a shake and then just test them out over here. And then you're just gonna fill in. And I don't like to be too exact with this, so I just kind of scroll back and forth. But you just want to make sure that for the most part everything is filled in. And then for the apples, I like to alternate the direction of my cross hatching just to change things up a bit. Ready to peel off your vinyl. Be very careful that it doesn't, once it comes back up. Oh, and I had a little bit of bleeding, so I'll clean that up with like a damp rag or a Q-tip at the end. And then I'm going to use my little detail gadget here to very carefully remove the inside of the letters. Oh shoot, and I touched it. Okay, so I'm going to have to touch that up. But probably should have waited for this to all dry, but that's okay. And then if you want, you can take like a Q-tip or something and clean up any of the edges, but I think it looks a little more rustic and like it's actually hand drawn if you leave it, so I might just leave mine. And there you have it. So with a Cricut machine and some chalk markers, you can make pretty much any chalkboard art your heart desires. If you want more tutorials or craft projects, you can visit me at thecrazycraftlady.com. Thanks so much for tuning in. Bye-bye.